Hello everybody and welcome in. My name is Yolanda Roos and this is a channel of light and healing. We're going to do our quick little energy read for you today. These are timeless messages, so when they find you, they could be significant. Cards are already throwing themselves. If you like the messages that come through, go ahead and like. It helps to grow and helps the channel to be out there. If you like the content, which is done almost every day, if not every day or more, definitely go ahead and subscribe. It helps to grow and it helps to notify you when new messages have been put out. This is an energy read. It could affect you in an overall way. Like I said, these are collective general readings, so they might resonate, they might not. So just take what comes to you and seems to feel right. Most of it is advice to help you with things going on. We want to make you better and your higher self. So today I'm going to be out and about doing things, so you might have things going on. We're traveling to go look at some stuff. I feel like the energy might be starting to pick up with the summer. I think with the transits and things that have been happening, the energy was lagging a little before, not really moving the way it was supposed to. And I feel like things are slowly moving where they need to be. You got Mercury retrograde finishing up in August. I'm recording this in July, but that does not mean that what's in here doesn't pertain to you. So if it finds you at a different date, it's fine. There's something in here, the energy that could help you or serve you. It is very early in the morning, so my lighting is from a different spot. Usually I do it in the morning when I get up. I try to keep a consistent flow so you guys have a little input. All right, I think the deck is good. 3 cards for our collective. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so the deck I'm using today is Colette Baron-Reid's The Good Tarot. Very great card for when you're starting. Beautiful imagery, and it's an aspect of that the tarot isn't like there's bad cards and good cards. It's energy, guys. When you read tarot, it's not a fortune telling unit. You can use it that way. They have used it in the past, but it's more a channel of growth for you to see the energy that's presenting itself in your life. Tarot can be a beautiful thing, it can be a bad thing, kind of like crack. You can use a spoon for crack or you can use a spoon to eat. It's how you use it, it's your intention. So the bottom of the deck, you have 5 of air, which is 5 of swords. So 5 of swords is an energy of winning at all costs. So let's see what presents itself. First card out, you have 8 of fire. 8 of fire is wands. Fire rules wands. So 8 of wands is fast, like I said. So fast moving energy. It usually shows things going through the sky for the regular tarot. So there could be a lot of things happening quickly, picking up. It is in the upright. So I just think there's energy coming in or something coming in for you that's pushing it. And that's why I said at the beginning of the video, sometimes I just get intuitive things, and that's what I was feeling. Things are starting to speed up, get back into normal. And then your next card is 5 of wands or 5 of water. That's sadness. Dealing with things. It's just like a depression, a heaviness. That could be where you are at right now. And I feel it because there's a lot of like changes. There's things that we are growing out of. There's things that are changing in our life. And what I think this energy makes me feel like it's just kind of brought you down a little bit. And it's the center of your reading. So in the midst of all the stuff, your last card is the 8 of water. And that is walking away from things that don't serve you, but in the reverse means you're struggling to leave those things behind that aren't serving you. I feel like things are coming in, and with these 3 cards, it makes me feel like there's some sadness, but the sadness is coming from holding on to things that we don't need. Mercury retrograde is at work here, helping you to deal with some of this stuff. The thing that's coming in could create some sadness, because I feel like there's going to be this need to walk away from some things. And this is like winning at all costs. Do you have to be right? And if you're right, is it going to cause you to lose everything in the process to prove that you're right? It's like a battle. It's like you're going to fight and everybody's fighting at the end of the war and everybody's dead. It's not going to serve the purpose. Is it really worth it? So, and then you got Messenger of Water underneath that, which is your Page of Cups, which is love, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, things are moving in a better direction, but I think what's going to happen is you're going to have to choose your happiness over not wanting to stir things up or not wanting to leave things behind, because ultimately leaving things behind is going to create that card to turn into something better for you. It's going to become a joy, a happiness. And I think what's coming in, it's coming in quickly, and it's pushing you to push away things that don't serve you. Like I said, it's so Mercury energy, very much so. So there could be a moment right now that you're just dealing with some depression, you're dealing with some sadness, you could have lost somebody, or you feel the loss because you might be wanting to walk away from something, and it's very hard for you because you know it's going to remove the people that say you really do care about, but they're not good for you, or a job that you really it's making you miserable, but it pays your bills and you're used to being there and you're afraid to leave it, so it's making you sad. But there could be something coming in very quickly. I feel like the energy that's coming in is going to make you have to decide. We have, like I said, at the end of that Mercury retrograde, use this time before that speed comes in, because I think it's coming. I don't think it's here yet. I think this is an energy that's coming for us. Use that catalyst of things coming in, because I feel like you don't know what to do. You're confused. This card makes me feel like the reason you're sad is that there's an ending coming, and that's sad, but because it's put you in a sad state or a depression, you don't know what to do, or you don't know what to leave behind, or maybe what's making you sad, or what's making you lonely or depressed or stuck. I feel like this is a stuck energy, just kind of like floating in the abyss right now. And I feel it, because sometimes this energy with the solar flares coming in and everything, it's got me feeling a little heavy and not really knowing the direction. So my husband and I are just living our life day by day. We're not making long-term plans. We're just getting through it. We're trying to just heal our bodies. You know, overall, the human race is going to have to heal. There's been a lot of things that have brought our energy fields down. We go from COVID to colds to extra solar flares, and it's economics and changing, and just everything is in a state of change. We went from the old earth energy into the age of Aquarius, which is air energy. So we're in a transition of changing the energy that affects our body. And that energy that came in is very freeing, very, very different. It's not heavy like the Pentacles. So the things that maybe held us down, the things that we felt we needed to do are being released, but they've been in our system for so long that it's almost a struggle to let go of that old way of thinking, that old way of being, that old societal stuff that's out there. How we are programmed to look is being changed. You know, that's why everything's getting so stirred up, which is not bad, but change is not always easy to deal with. So let's see, we got a little card here for you. Any advice cards for the collective? All right, so we got a couple here. So your first one out is Transcending Pegasus. So coming above everything, movement higher. It's bringing our vibrations and our frequency up higher. We're wanting to choose to be a better person. That's what I think is happening. And we're having to leave our old self and our old things behind because they don't serve us anymore, or they're not making us happy. And we realize it. We realize that we have to change. We maybe don't know how to, or we're very comfortable in that old energy because we've been in it for years or possibly our whole life. So there's a new energy that you have to transcend. And then we've got eagle spirit freedom, and that is the air energy. So you are transcending to a higher, freer, lighter frequency. Now with this energy, the air energy, comes communication, your freedom, moving away from the cities. It's going to totally affect you differently. So you're going to have noticed in the last couple of years, you might have changed partners, you might have changed jobs, you might have changed location. You might not be wanting to do the things you wanted to do before. You might be more enticed to do something else. You may have been a workaholic and all of a sudden you're like, yeah, I don't want to do that no more. I want to be free. I'm feeling the freedom thing. The energy of this new wave, this air in age of Aquarius, has totally, literally changed who I want to be, what I'm going for. It's ignited different things within me. It's making me want to elevate to a higher place, to help people. But in the same time, that's what I'm craving. So like I said, this is a collective message. If you're collecting freedom, it's okay. But if you haven't been free, it's an adjustment period. It's taking the time to release yourself from things, walking away from things, taking that heavy burden that you carried and slowly passing it on, removing it, removing the guilt of not moving all the time, reading a book, doing a craft, riding your bike, going out and doing something different, not the same thing, something that puts you maybe more in nature. Nature's going to ground you and give you the negative ionic energy that comes from the earth that balances all the electronics and the electrical currents that come through. You build up in your body. People are craving to go out into the nature, and it's good for you. Touch the trees, put your feet on the ground, go to the beach, get out where the air is hitting your face, the sunshine. Get out of the darkness of your home or stuck in the office. When you get done, maybe walk through the park. Do something. Go camping with your family. I don't know. Just walk down the road, pet a dog, hug your kids, whatever. But get out there. Find freedom. If you are moving all the time and you're trying to spiritually grow, you have to remove things. You won't get it. You're going to be going so much, nothing's going to percolate. You might get stuff, but it's going to go, and you're not even going to notice it came into you. So if you're on a spiritual walk, this is for some people, you need to slow down. You need to remove some things. You need to reevaluate. Keep the things that are the most important to you and start filtering out the things that aren't. You need quiet time, or you need time to work on you. You need time to be silent. Time to go to the park, time to do leisure things that bring peace and calm within you. And if you're going all the time, you're not going to find it, or you're going to feel very agitated, very stirred up, and it's probably going to affect your sleep. It's going to affect when you want to slow down. If you're always going, it's going to be very hard, unless you're like my husband that just sits and falls asleep. Me, no, that doesn't happen. I have to put myself in that mode. That's why I usually have like a routine to calm down, have a cup of tea. I might scroll my phone a little bit, read, things like that, do my research, because it's a different type of movement in my brain. And then I also use marijuana tincture to help bring my brain down to a lower level. It doesn't have any side effects, so maybe this will help somebody too. If you're having any sleeping issues and you don't want to do narcotic things, definitely look into like a marijuana tincture or something of that nature. It is natural and it helps, especially if I deal with hyperactivity. So that helps me to calm down at night without putting synthetic things into my body. So guys, I hope this helps you. Maybe the little tidbits will be something you might consider. These are videos that are just energy. So take it as it resonates with you. And if it doesn't, on to the next one. Maybe the message tomorrow will be for you. Guys, have a great day. Enjoy.